Okay.
Alright. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of What is Inside the Mind of a Psychopath. Today you will be joining me, your host, along with Giselle, the one and only Luis Lopez. And Ashley, the camera girl behind the camera.
Yeah.
Excited, but also a little freaked out to dive into this topic today.
Alright.
Yeah, psychopaths are honestly terrifying, but I think understanding them is important. For sure, a lot of people throw the word psychopath around, but don't even know what the word means. No, you're supposed to say that.
You're supposed to ask me.
Oh, ready? Ask. Hey Chris, what do you think a psychopath is?
Great question, Giselle.
The term psychopath refers to someone with an antisocial personality disorder, also known as ASPD. These people lack empathy, manipulate others, and often have no remorse for their actions. Psychopaths can be dangerous, many are criminals, or even serial killers, but some blend into society pretty well. Right, and from what I've read, not all psychopaths are violent, but ones that are, they're the ones we hear about in the news and in true crime documentaries.
Exactly, they tend to be very charming and manipulative, which makes them super dangerous. That's how a lot of them get away with their crimes for so long.
And speaking of dangerous psychopaths, I have a real life example. Some psychopaths. Some psychopaths might be scary and dangerous. Let me tell you about my ex. So there's this one girl. Oh my god! Wow. There was this one girl that I used to talk to. You know, she was nice, she was fine, but she was also scary and dangerous. And I think she's a psychopath.
Wait, let's wait. Wait, are you serious?
Dead for real. She was manipulative. She played my feelings. She led me on to believe something that I thought she was. I thought she was a good person, with good remorse and all, but deep down, she only used me for herself, to make herself feel better, and left me hurt.
Wait, let's walk. Y'all, because this is too loud.
Bro, we're gonna need to maneuver 8 minutes into this.
Yeah.
She had no empathy. I don't even think she cared about how I felt, despite her saying many things.
Oh.
I have green text messages. And she was an Android user.
Oh.
You know when that text message is green? Then that means that's like psychopath material.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying. Was there a moment when you realized something was really off?
Yeah. One time we went to church together, and then it was supposed to be great, but I feel like she wouldn't talk to her other friends besides me. And that's one stage, but then she also mentioned her ex, which is like, okay, we're going a little too far. And then she would mention some other stuff, and then she would to paint herself to be this sorry, sad victim. But then she tells me that she's a rep, and then she tells me that, oh yeah, I move on past. Bro, I was low-key rethinking my messages, and rethinking about it on the bus ride back yesterday. I was like, bro, I am such a bum. I fell on the obvious red flag. Even Jason told me, oh yeah, she wanted men in man guys. I was like, bro.
Alright bro, too federal. Okay y'all, we're gonna start walking. That's literally psychopathic behavior. The lack of remorse. It's a huge red flag. What were you thinking?
Dude! Hey, I saw something most people couldn't see.
I always look up. You know what? As a devotion Christian myself, you should always never look down, but always look up. That's what I did. I think I was looking at the stairway of heaven. I could have died. Now,
Yeah, and people like that often escalate. It starts with manipulation and lying, but it can turn into something worse.
now, infamous psychopaths and serial killers. Alright, speaking of escalating, let's talk about some of the most infamous psychopaths in history. There are some people who went beyond manipulation and instead of hurt people's feelings, they committed horrific crimes.
Alright, let's start with one of the most famous, Ted Bundy. He was incredibly charming, which is to lure his victims in before brutally murdering them. Next we go on to Ashley.
And there's Jeffrey Dahmer. He took it even further, kidnapping, killing, and even cannibalizing his victims. And the scary part is he seems so normal in the outside.
Yeah, it sounds like my ex.
Yeah, he literally had neighbors who thought he was just a quiet, friendly guy. That's what's so creepy about psychopaths. They don't always look dangerous.
Exactly. And let's not forget James Wayne Gacy, the killer clown. He performed as clowns at kids' parties, but secretly tortured and murdered young men. Dang, this guy's crazy. I would never let that happen, by the way.
So basically, these guys all had something in common. They were master manipulators that didn't feel guilt or remorse for what they did.
Wait, guys, I have a problem. My headphones connected. There's a good chance they're recording on my head.
Oh my god, I hate you! So like, who's gonna
It was
wait
actually
for me?
sad.
Alright, go.
Yep, and that's why it's so important to recognize the signs. Psychopaths don't always look like villains. They can be anyone, a neighbor, a co-worker, or even someone you're dating.
Okay, but you don't gotta go that far. Closing thoughts? So, after everything we talked about, what's our biggest takeaway, Luis?
For me, it's that psychopaths aren't just in horror movies, they exist in real life, and they can be hiding in plain sight.
That might sound like you.
Oh, Giselle, this is
Yeah, and if you ever notice someone acting like Chris says, no empathy, no guilt, and super manipulative, you should run. Agreed. And if you ever feel like something's off about someone, trust your gut. It could save your life.
Couldn't have said better. Couldn't have said it better. And that's all, folks, for today of what is inside the mind of a psychopath. If you like this discussion, make sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe us on YouTube, follow our Twitch.
Shout out to Mr. Bridenstine.
Shout out to Mr. Bridenstine B Hall. And go into our forums if you want to deep dive into criminal psychology. Stay safe out there. Bye.
Bye.
bad.
Bye.